And there we are. Good morning, everybody. It's me, San Martin, and Eric Knight of the Prescott Times. Good morning, Eric. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing it, man. It's what day is it? Wednesday or Thursday? Or is it Friday? Is it
Nope,
Friday yet?
it's Thursday. Thursday all day long.
Well, it's closer to Friday, that's for sure. Anyways, what other day is it, Eric? So we could go ahead and get on with the crazy news that I have, all for everybody.
All right. Well, it is Make a Gift Day. I'm guessing that's for Christmas and Hanukkah stuff. So that's it. Don't forget, you're supposed to be making a gift for people.
Okay. Like do it DIY or go get it or make it.
Yeah, I think it's an okay, appropriate DIY year.
It is an appropriate DIY, man. Everybody's sitting at home, have nothing to do, so they might as well go ahead and do all those projects that they so graciously bought over the seasons where there's like, oh, I want to make this, I want to make that. So it makes some sense. Good morning, Beast Mode, Junk Removal. Guys, this is so yesterday we were supposed to have a business mixer, Eric, and we definitely did not make that happen because of good old COVID and sickness and people not being able to go ahead and have the people to actually take over. So it prompted me to say something about that because the Beast Mode is online. So sorry about that, guys. It was last minute, definitely. The owner of Los Pinos is not feeling too well, and he does not want to get anybody else sick. So I think that shows a little bit of the leadership that he has, and I 100% agree. Not to mention the it's on the rise. So I mean, we got to go ahead and take precautions as if it could happen to us or it could happen to one of our loved ones that won't be able to make it. Because we all have those loved ones, man. I have my brother. My brother is sick with pneumonia, Eric. Yeah, he had pneumonia.
It's not good, San Martin. Now, at the post, I saw some posts from a nurse that works at YRMC today saying that they're like 96 and 98% capacity. So don't go there. don't get yourself sick. So don't get yourself sick. So you have to go there.
Nice. Good morning, marijuana doctor, on my Instagram page. Thank you for liking all the posts that you've been liking. I see you. I see you. Thank you. So good morning, Annie. Good morning, Haley. How are you guys doing? And like you said, Eric, yeah, this is huge. This is huge, and we'll get to it right now. But let me go ahead and tell you guys about the weather. It's cold outside. If you guys don't know, go outside and check it out, man, because it's actually freezing. The low ended up hitting 21 degrees, Eric. 21 degrees. Annie sent a picture in our group chat, and it was showing 27 in her location as of probably like 5 minutes ago, I think it was. So, guys, it's freezing out there, so bundle up today. It's definitely one of those days. But make sure you stay hydrated, too. That's the other thing. When it gets cold, people don't like to drink water.
Yeah, they think they're fine because it's not hot, right?
Yeah. No, we're living in the dry state, man. You better drink that water and stay hydrated because if not, you're going to find yourself thirsty. Thirsty.
Well, you don't even know it. That's the problem.
Yeah, you don't. When you're sitting there and you're feeling thirsty, your body's probably getting drink some water. Drink some freaking water. But as I've been saying, later on next week, Eric, it's dropping. The percentages changing from 30 to 20 to 5 to 10. So as far as the prediction, we are supposed to expect some sort of moisture by the end of next week. So I love the forecast. I'd be like, I predict there's going to be some rainfall at some point in time. So I can't really be I can't certify that it's going to rain. But anyways, that's what we got for that.
Yep. So San Martin, speaking of weather, this is almost weather. No, we are not being invaded by aliens.
Did you see that last night?
No, I've been trying to catch it for months because every time that Starlink puts up those satellites, they orbit in a path like that until they get to the right altitude. And I always keep missing it. And I think we're going to be able to see them for like 3 or 4 more days from what I'm reading.
Dude, everybody was talking about it online yesterday. Did anybody see those lights that just came and then disappeared? Did anybody see it? I was looking for some more like I guess people talking about it, and then we're going to go ahead and put it on a post saying who saw it. But at the same time, Eric, you know, you explain to everybody what it is. So maybe we should put out a story just to go ahead and debunk the alien.
You can actually schedule the time. It's scheduled, so you can actually put a time on there when they'll be over Prescott next. They're only going to be up invisible for like 6 minutes.
Oh, that's
But
crazy.
the cool thing and why it's more important to Prescott, San Martin, is when those things are in orbit and they're flying where they're supposed to, we're going to have some awesome internet available to us, and that's like January, February.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Do you have to pay for it?
Well, of course you have to pay for it.
Okay, well, fine then. This is gonna work out.
But
So,
won't be without it for 12 hours. You know, not saying anything, but you know.
just 12 hours, Eric? That's it?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's this new thing online. I guess you can't do it, but they said that you can enable the stars. I'm wanting to enable some stars, Eric. How come I can't enable the dang stars? I got to figure out what.
No, you're a rock star, so you should be able to, right?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
And he's trying to push for a white Christmas, and I'm all for it. But it seems like 1 in every 4 years or 1 in every 5 years is a white Christmas, and I think we had one last year, kinda, didn't we?
5 years, Eric? Every 5 years?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it comes close.
It's weird. We actually almost always have a white New Year's.
Yes, I remember the white New Year's last year.
Almost every year we get it. Like the worst storm always comes in over New Year's.
Yeah, it was really, really cold. That was for sure. I mean, I remember it, and this was a big snow, and so the snow hasn't been cleared yet, so everything was icing over. So everything was just an ice pile. So it was scary to walk anywhere. There was little hills everywhere that nobody could drive up. They were going all the way up the hill, stopping, and then sliding all the way down. I watched it. I think I have a video of it where all the cars were driving up the hill, couldn't get up the hill, so they stopped in mid-flight, and then it was just a sled. It sled all the way back, probably about.
They closed that hill downtown because of it.
Yeah, that's always been closed. The Elks Hill. That's what we call it, the Elks Hill. And the one that was over here off of Smoke Tree, it was bad. I don't even know why they didn't close it down. But anyways, they would slide in all the way down, and it would be 100 yards that they would slide down. They would ping off of a person's little yard, and then it would ping back, and then everybody was hitting each other's car. 7 cars just started hitting each other. Boop, 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 boop. And finally I was like, okay, maybe I should stand up here and not let anybody drive down the hill, because they can't. They will end up locking their brakes, and it was bad, Eric. It was really bad. But I got video of it, and it was funny because every one of those people were asking for the video so they could go ahead and give to their insurance companies. And I was like, okay, I guess I got the footage, because they didn't cause the accident. It was just parked on the side of the road, and the next thing you know, cars were just sliding right into it. I don't know how you deal with that on accident, insurance and stuff. So it was funny. It was funny. It was way better than bringing in the New Year's. I'm not gonna lie. I thought that was so exciting that I didn't even want to go out. I was like, this is over. All right,
it was more interesting to sit there and watch the cars, huh?
It was very entertaining. I am not lying. I'm not lying. I promise. So, Eric, we have a little bit of Prescott entertainment going on. And guess what, Eric? They called me yesterday and said, we need help. We need people to turn in a video of them singing like two or three different songs, so they could go ahead and what do they call it?
Compilation
of everybody's singing. So they wanted to bring everybody together. So today I have to go ahead and try to make this happen. I really honestly want to go ahead and see it done. They need about a ton of people to go ahead and start singing it. So I guess the idea is that they're going to sing, take a snippet of it, and then move on. Take a snippet of it and then move on, and then show the community doing this. So we need to go ahead and get those things up. I would encourage the Knight family to step up today with their penguins and sing jingle bells, man. I'm going to do it. I'm going to try to encourage the salon to do it, but we'll see what happens. We have literally a lot of wants to make this happen. And so when they ask me to do something, I'm like, challenge. But the only problem is that it has to be turned in by 7 o'clock tonight.
Oh,
yeah.
No
So
pressure.
and I ain't lying. I mean, you know, you guys, if you guys are out there and you guys need me to do something for you, don't wait till the last minute to go ahead and get me to try to get all the word out. You guys gotta, figure
So, all
out that
right.
I
So
can.
quickly, how do people do this?
We have an. Let me go ahead and tell you exactly how to go ahead and do this. We had a. His name is Robert. Robert takes care of a lot of the recording and stuff like that. To go ahead and hold on, let me get it real quick. He does the all the like editing and stuff for a few nonprofit organizations out here. So let me go ahead and tell you what it's all about. Season greetings, courthouse lighting community sing along. Are you bummed that the Prescott courthouse lighting is virtual and online this year while everyone stays at home and safe? Are you sad to miss out on the group sing along at the end of the lighting? No problem. Sing and make a video. So that's what it's all about. Then we'll go ahead and tell you exactly how to go ahead and do it. We're going to go ahead. We did put this out on our page, so you guys can go ahead and see where the links are. But only do a couple of takes until you get one you really like, and then email that recording to courthouse lighting at home at gmail.com. The tech team needs your file no later than Thursday at 7 p.m. So 7 p.m. is the deadline today. And if you guys want to go ahead and put that out there, you guys are more than welcome to go ahead and do so. And if you have any questions, go ahead and email courthouse lighting at home at Gmail. And then in that, we actually put two links to the songs that they want. And it has obviously the lyrics. So you guys can go ahead and sing along with the music with it.
You better get that up. If that's got to be in by 7, no pressure.
Yeah, no, I already put it up there. It's already on the actual page itself. And we are going to go ahead and post what I just read, the last part of it. So you guys can go ahead and make it happen. And he's still saying, go jump in the lake. That's amazing. I like that. So everybody, we actually have to go ahead and make, a big, huge presence known to Prescott, Arizona. And if you guys want to go ahead and make this happen, once again, go to, let's see, courthouse lighting at home at gmail.com. And then if you guys want to go ahead and submit them, you guys go ahead and message me if you want, and we'll go ahead and put that up for you guys. So before I get into any more news, some of the things that came out yesterday were just, talking about how the people have, spoken as far as when they did a DUI task force where they did a lot of people, a lot of pullovers and stuff, and one came out of, and that is actually kind of crazy. So the enforcement update for Buckle Up Arizona came back last night, and it came with an arrest, and it came because the guy decided to do a flight, like he decided to run. So let me go ahead and read you this up. So the media release will cover the final enforcement summary report for the governor's office of highway safety Buckle Up Arizona grant covering November 16th to November 29th. The 3 YCSO deputies worked nearly 20 hours of overtime conducting enforcement patrols of Yavapai County, focusing on seatbelt violations. During this detail, 10 seatbelt citations were issued along with 8 moving violations. There were numerous other arrests for charges, including reckless driving, driving while suspended, and operating a vehicle without ignition control device, meaning if you had a DUI, you didn't have the proper ignition control device. In one particular traffic stop on November 28th in Castle Canyon neighborhood area near Prescott Valley, a motorcyclist fled from deputy attempting a traffic stop for no turn signal or visible registration. The suspect was eventually located and arrested, and charges including unlawful flight from law enforcement, excessive speed, and lack of ignition control device. Additionally, there is an investigation underway to determine if the motorcycle he was riding was stolen. The suspect is now identified as 26-year-old Rafael Sanchez of Prescott Valley. He was booked in the Camp Verde Detention Center and then indicted charges and remains in custody on a $5,000 bond. The sheriff's office would like to thank the GOHS for the funding as we continue to encourage all passengers to buckle up while not driving distracted. So that kind of sucks, but at the same time, you can't be doing that, guys. You definitely have to go ahead and follow the rules and make sure that the rules are being adhered to, because if not, it's gonna be a bad scene. So one of the other things that were coming out the other day was media release for the theft, mail theft that may lead to identity theft. That was in Prescott Valley, guys. This is insane right now because the problem that we're going to have right now okay, so let me go ahead and just read you this. It's from Prescott Valley. On Tuesday, December 1st, Prescott Valley police officers responded to a report of a postal mail strewn along Souter Drive East in Prescott Valley. Officers retrieved the mail and returned it to the addressed residence. It appears suspects had removed mail from mailboxes to retrieve cash, credit cards, and personal information to perpetrate crimes of fraud or identity theft. The Prescott Valley Police Department is reminding residents about identity theft and fraud schemes are prevalent in communities nationwide. The best defense against fraud is safeguarding information and frequently checking bank statements for unauthorized charges. Annual credit checks through the three credit reporting companies, TransUnion, Experian, and Equifax, are free and can alert residents if their personal information has been compromised. Additional information can be found on the following government sites. So if you guys want to know more, you can definitely go to theprescotttimes.com. And right there, you will be able to go ahead and find out more information. Eric had to step out, guys, so he won't join us for the rest of the show. So I'm just going to go ahead and keep on going with the news reports that just ended up happening. There was a question that I ended up having about how numbers been since the start of COVID. And we don't know if it's in comparison to last year and what kind of stuff that we ended up having as far as domestic phone calls, the most domestic violence cases. But we did see the numbers that came in from the Yavapai County Sheriff's Department and the Prescott Police Department, and those numbers will be go ahead and put out there so everybody could see what kind of phone calls came in. Now, from March 1st to November 30th, suicide attempts delayed in progress or just occurred threats. There were 249 calls that have went out on that. Runaway juvenile calls, 31, and this is just for Prescott, guys. Domestic violence calls, 563 phone calls were called in for the time from March to November 30th. Overdose calls was 12, and that once again was only for Prescott, Arizona. Now, for Yavapai County Sheriff's Department, meaning this is the county land, they pulled the stats once again from March 1st, 2020 till current, I'm assuming. So attempted suicide, 41, suicide, 16, runaway juvenile, 40, family fight, also known as domestic violence, 764. So I'm asking for these numbers for a couple reasons. One of them, because I really would love to know what kind of strain this is putting on our people in our local area. And that right there is going to be, the significant thing about this is that we don't like to see these numbers, and we definitely don't want to see the numbers rise on anything. And that's kind of where we're at right now. We have a lot of people thinking about, committing suicide or just going backwards instead of forward. And we got to go ahead and figure out exactly what to do with that. So, I mean, guys, this is a harsh time in our lives, and this is a harsh time in our season. So we definitely got to make some big choices and changes to go ahead and make things happen. Another thing that happened just recently, if you guys really want to know, get thousands of fentanyl pills along with a significant amount of cocaine, marijuana seized during Yavapai County Sheriff's Deputy's traffic stop. Suspect arrested. I'll go ahead and get this story up soon, guys, so you guys can go ahead and see these boxes of stuff. I mean, they're all packaged in U-Haul boxes, it looks like. On December 1st, 2020, around 5:15 a.m., Yavapai County Sheriff's Department deputy conducted a traffic stop on North I-17, just north of Cordes Junction, Arizona. The vehicle involved, a white 2016 Dodge Ram with Ohio plates, was observed speeding and failing to maintain the lane of travel. The driver and only occupant was identified as 39-year-old Crystal Briley from Ohio. While speaking with Briley, the deputy could immediately detect the overwhelming odor of fresh marijuana. Excuse me. Briley was extremely nervous during the interaction and deceptive when answering questions. Based on the odor and Briley's behavior, the deputy believed she was involved in some type of illicit drug activity. She denied that there were any illegal drugs in the truck except for a small amount of marijuana in her purse. The deputy asked her for her consent to search the truck, and which she denied. As a result, the deputy requested the K9 into the unit scene to conduct a free air exterior sniff. From around the truck, a Department of Public Safety trooper and his K9 arrived, and during the walk around the vehicle, the K9 alerted the odor of illicit drugs. A search of the truck was conducted, and following the items were received more than 280 pounds of marijuana, 4 pounds of cocaine, and approximately 8,000 fentanyl pills. Riley denied the items were hers. Detectives from the Partner Against Narcotic Trafficking team are furthering the investigation. Riley was arrested and booked in the Camp Verde detention center on charges including possession, transportation of marijuana sale, and possession of narcotic drugs and narcotic drug for sale. Bond is set at $500,000, guys. So that is not good. We'll go ahead and we'll put that story up so you guys can go ahead and see the boxes and the stuff that she actually had out there. Holy man, that's crazy. But you can go ahead and find that on the PrescottTimes.com. So, guys, so with all that being said, I can't tell you all the stories because we don't have time this morning to go ahead and present that to you. But what I do have is the ability for you guys to see all those posts, and you could go ahead and go to the PrescottTimes.com if you really want to. And today's business, I guess, business spotlight goes to Bliss Nail Spa. There's amazing people out there. I gave them a shout out yesterday. They gave us a shout out for helping them out with their advertisement and also putting them on the map as far as getting their business started. So, with that being said, that is the end of our show. And with that, I say, c'est la vie. I'll see you later. I know we're ending a little bit earlier today, but without my co-host, it just ain't the right show. So, anyways, guys, peace, love, and happiness. Let it not be war. And remember, love always wins. I'll see you guys later. Bye.